Hey, what's going on, boys? Swaggys here. So, and produce, let's get into the video here. Today, we'll be reacting to a new video that somebody wanted me to go ahead and check out. And of course, it was Crunchy Crap here. They wanted me to go ahead and check out their most recent video. This one right here, or not their most recent, but like one of their older ones here. This is a remix of 5 Long Nights, their version of it. I wanted to go ahead and check it out as well, since it looked really interesting. So, without much ado, like I said, go check it out. Link down below. Without any further ado, I'll leave a link to the actual original stuff here. And of course, let's get on to it. Okay, I'm excited.
I just picked up a new job, but I'm hoping it ain't hard. After all, it's a night shift. I've been working the graveyard. Urban legends aside, I think I'll be fine. There's no way these things are alive. It's just a robot with nothing inside, right? Not like I'm fighting to survive. What was that noise? Bonnie is gone. Honestly, my skin is starting to crawl. Something is coming to walk in the halls, and now that my power is starting to fall, I'm sick of seeing all these sinister faces. Why am I working for minimum wage? If I could be killed, they should give me a raise. Why did they hire me? This is insane. What's with all of these accidents happening? And we're still in business, that is baffling. All these cameras had better be accurate. I can't imagine if they get their hands on me. Got all of past full of tragedy. What was the fight of 87? Actually, why does it seem like every damn event at Freddy's is the lesson, a massive catastrophe? You don't need to reiterate the gravity. I'm making sure I don't run out of batteries. So they might reconfigure my anatomy, adding me to the mechanical battle.
Cards. Eat the cards.
Okay, 6 a.m. rolling around any second now. Come on, let's do this. Come on, baby, I'm ready for you. Let's go, 6 a.m. Don't got all night. Tick tock, tick tock. Everybody just stay in your designated places. No need to come to the back office. I smell a foul odor. I think it's getting closer. I'm having hallucinations. How much longer till the night is over? Maybe the place is haunted, and all they want is closure. But I really don't give a damn. I just wanna clock out and knock back a cold one. Chica's tweaking out. Now Foxy peeking out.
Love that.
Freddy is creeping around. I'm losing my power, just keeping him out. Look at this article, reading it now. Learning more info that's creeping me out. 5 a.m. I'm going city. Now I'm screwed. It's Golden Freddy.
Young somebody that made himself. Ah, that's amazing. And yo, that was actually really cool. I like that. I like that. So, without any further ado, let me just go ahead and get the extras know my general thoughts and opinions on the extra stuff here, starting off the main 3 factors here. Beat itself, his vocals, visuals themselves here. Let's get started. Now, of course, the beat itself it was really nice. Like I said, I loved it. It was incredibly well made, and overall, this remix was actually not that bad. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was gonna be a little more on the repetitive side, or more on the maybe more amateurish side. But overall, this was pretty good. Like I said, I really enjoyed it a ton. It was overall very nice and overall very, very, very interesting, and I liked it a lot. But I do feel like at certain points it did get a little repetitive, and I do wish they kind of added some, maybe some like minor jingles there, maybe some things that kind of went along with certain other elements of the actual song stuff that I'll get into later. But overall, like I said, overall, as a just solid foundation, the actual beat itself here was overall very well done. I loved it. It was incredible and overall so good. I love it. But aside from the actual beat itself here, let's get on to the actual little vocal work and there's some stuff here. Let's get on to it. Now, of course, for the vocals themselves here, it's just the original song itself here. So overall, still fire, and I love it. But of course, it's just I'm really glad they didn't change anything by the actual song itself here, and I'm really glad they kind of just stuck with putting the original lyrics themselves, and of course the actual original vocals. And overall, like I said, I just enjoyed the time. Like I said, the original vocals themselves here slapped. They were so cool, so well done overall. Very, very nice. I love them. And of course, second actual original vocals themselves here, the original lyrics themselves here were overall very well thought out, very well put together, and overall just had such a great foundation for the actual itself here. Had such an amazing actually just made an amazing structure for the actual video itself here. And overall, like I said, very well done. I loved the actual visuals themselves, or the visuals, the actual lyrics themselves here. I love them. They were incredible. But aside from the actual lyrics themselves here, like I said, well, vocals themselves, the performances of here, immaculate. The actual emotion and heart that's put into the song stuff here, very nice. I love it, and I'm really glad they didn't change them. But the actual just vocals themselves here. Now, no, let's get into the actual just visuals themselves here. Let's get onto it. Now, of course, the visuals themselves here were overall very fire. I loved it. I loved all these like little like segments that we were getting here. It vividly reminds me of some of the older like AP Angry Piggy songs when he was kind of doing just maybe like a compilation of clips, and then he kind of just repeat them throughout the entire cover. Uh, that's kind of what it reminds me of here. And I don't know what it's called, but I'm gonna just call it like short animation. I'm gonna just call it like a maybe yeah, short animation. So overall, the short animations that they used here were overall very nice. I love them. They were incredibly well put together, and overall look so good. And I love it. I love it so much. It was so good, and overall very very nicely done. I loved it. But aside from the actual just video itself, you're being extremely fire. Let's go into the actual just oh, actually I think I actually talked about the videos themselves here. Anyway, so let's kind of get through my first part of this stuff here. Starting the first part of this stuff here being the actual just general just my general thoughts on the actual stuff here. Now without any ado, let's go into the actual deep dive of the actual stuff here. Now before I get into the deep dive, please go check out the actual original video itself. Link down below, and of course end card at the video. But aside from that said, yeah, overall though, if you made it to this point of the actual stuff here, consider hitting the like button, and of course consider subscribing, as it just helps us so much with the channel itself, and just helps me out a ton. So please consider doing it. And of course you don't have to, but like I said, it just helps me out a lot. And of course, before I actually continue onward, I almost forgot to mention, I think either yesterday or the day before, the channel officially hit its birthday. I don't remember how old this channel is. I'm sure it'll tell me at some point. But this channel is, I'm not gonna lie, this channel's old. But to be fair, I haven't used it for that long in terms of actually making content. Maybe 3 or 4 years, or a little bit less, maybe like 2.5 or something like that. But this channel, like when I made it, was really old. Like I think it's calling out almost 10 years now. Hold on, let me go ahead and check. I'll be right back. Yo, jeez, hold on, look at that. Ooh, September 11th, 2015. Yeah, we're almost at 10 years. 10 years of me having this channel. But to be fair, this is kind of just when I created the channel and not when I started actually recording stuff for the channel stuff here. So overall, that's kind of more maybe, like I said, 2 to maybe like 3.5 years now. But aside from the overall 10th birthday coming up, like maybe next year, which is crazy to think about. But aside from that, like I said, I just got a notification on the actual just from YouTube itself. You're saying like, oh, it's your channel's birthday, that kind of thing. And I'm like, really, that's interesting. So yeah, 3 days ago, that's when the channel had its birthday. I didn't even realize it until it actually told me. But aside from my yapping, like I said, sorry about that. Let's go into the actual just let's just get into the actual just deep dive itself here. Actually, before I get to that, as I was saying beforehand, notification bell if you want to get notified for any future video from the channel itself here. Bell icon, that's how it's there for. Also, comment down below, you guys thoughts and opinions on the actual stuff here. And of course, if you want to go ahead and just wish the channel happy birthday, go ahead and do it. And of course, one last little favor I gotta ask, guys. One last little favor I gotta ask, guys. Please consider hitting the share button itself here. It helps me out just so much. It's great on YouTube, especially one that's as small as as the channel is right now. For you guys to consider hitting the share button, and of course maybe sharing it with your friends, maybe some people that you talk to on Discord, something like that, or of course just kind of spreading the channel or spreading word for the channel around. It really helps me out a ton, and I really do appreciate it a ton. So please consider doing it. You don't have to do it, but of course, like I said, it just helps me out a lot. Anyways, with all that being said and done, let's get into just deep dive stuff here. No more yapping, I apologize. And of course, for this segment, what I kind of get more into the nitty gritty of the actual stuff here. Like I said, beat itself, these vocals, vision themselves here. I get more into the details, more into like an analysis or breakdown kind of thing that I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Now, of course, starting off the beat itself here, like I said, the beat itself here is basically the main spotlight of the actual just remix itself here. It's very well done and very well executed. Like, listen to this.
Job, but I'm hoping it ain't hard. After all, it's a night shift. I've been working the graveyard. Urban legends aside, I think I'll be fine. There's no way these things are alive. It's just a robot with nothing inside, right? Not like I'm fighting to survive. What was that noise? Funny is gone. Honestly, my skin is starting to crawl.
I think that's my favorite segment right there. I'm not gonna lie, this beat just goes hard. It does have more of an intense kind of feeling here, or not an intense, maybe more of a blaring, like alarm like tone going on here, which I really enjoyed. But I do feel like at certain segments, it could have more of like a more rhythmic tune here to kind of help with the actual just with certain parts of the actual vocals themselves. You're like over like this part, like yeah, like an example being like this part with Bonnie. Like this was really well done. Like
That's a vibe. What's that noise? Funny is gone. Honestly, my skin is starting to crawl.
where it's not just the actual just blaring like noise of the actual just remix itself here, but it has more of like a more like thing in the background there. I love that. I love that so much, and I love when they execute it here. But I don't think we heard much of it going forward. Like I said, it's just kind of more of like of the segment beforehand. But aside from that, though, it's still really well done. Like listen to this. Just, like ooh, ooh, ooh. I love it. I love it so much. It is overall very well done and very well put together. And aside from my, like I said, just aside from the actual just beat itself here, like I said, just the actual construction of the beat itself here is incredible. The actual just rhythm itself here is very fire, and I love it so much. And of course, just the actual way that it supports the vocals themselves here is overall very nice. But I do feel like it could do a little bit more for certain segments. But aside from them, overall, a great remix itself here. I loved it, and I just loved it so much. And of course, Crunchy Trap did an amazing job here. I really enjoyed the actual just beat itself here. Anyways, moving on from the actual beat itself here to the vocal work killers themselves, let's get right down to it. Now, of course, as I was saying beforehand, nothing about the actual vocals themselves or lyrics have changed drastically. It's kind of just, adding the actual original, vocals and lyrics themselves here onto a new beat, and that's kind of it. But overall, I still love the actual original song itself here. It is still extremely fire, extremely well done, and overall very well performed. Like I said, the performance itself here for the vocals was incredible. I loved it. It's so well done, and it just brings back so many memories here of listening to the actual original song itself here. And of course, not only that, but the actual just amount of heart and passion that they put into the song itself here when it first came out was immaculate. I loved it. It was so cool, and just brought back a lot of really good memories. I enjoyed it so much. But aside from that, though, going on to the actual lyrics themselves here, like I said beforehand, nothing really changed here. The actual just foundation and structure still there, still peak. I love it. But overall, like I said, nothing too different. But of course, without that being said and done, let's get into the actual visuals themselves here. Let's get on to it. Now, for the visuals themselves here, I love them. I'm not gonna lie. Like, ooh, like look at this. I love this little segment here. Like, look at this. Like, the models themselves here are so well done and so nice. I have to say though, the flashlight is a little. There's like light coming out of the flashlight, but there's no like flashlight on motion here. Like it's kind of just off, but also on, which is very confusing. Actually, hold on. Go ahead. Give me a second here. There we go. That's a little better. But yeah, it still looks like it's pretty turned off right there. Aside from that, overall, it's just the actual models themselves are really well picked, really well utilized, and overall so cool. But the actual lighting itself here is overall very well made and overall very well executed. It looks really incredible, and I just love it so much, especially for a lot of the segments themselves here. Like I think my favorite part had to be what was it, like right around not this one, not this one right there, maybe more like right around here.
Hold on, chica's tweaking now. Now foxy peeking out. Freddy is creeping around. I'm losing my power, just keeping him out. Look at this article, reading it now. Learning more info that's creeping me out. 5 a.m. I'm going city. Now I'm screwed. It's Golden Freddy.
Like, oh my god, just there's a lot of really cool segments here, a part of the animation stuff here that looks so incredible and so well put together. It is overall so nice, so cool, and overall very enjoyable. Like I said, Models themselves here incredibly well utilized and very well picked. Lighting itself here very well executed. Has just gives the actual itself here so much more depth and so much more detail. And overall, I like it a lot. Then of course the actual animation flow and animation style itself here. Like I said, the animation flow itself here is overall very well utilized and very well executed. Like there's not a bad scene here that doesn't look like it's moving improperly. And all the actual models themselves here are moving in a proper manner. Like just overall very slick, very buttery. And of course, aside from that, just the micro animations themselves here, it's overall very well done. Like I said, it's just really well done, and I just really enjoyed it. And of course, speaking of the micro animation stuff themselves here, let's get into animation style itself here. Now, of course, I do like to call this more like micro animations, where there's just like maybe 4 to 5 seconds of actual animation clips, kind of put together in a video. But like I said, I really enjoyed it. It's overall very well done and very well executed. I love all these clips, even if it is a little repetitive for certain points. It's never like too crazy. It's overall very cool and very well executed. I love it. But aside from all that though, that basically just get through all my thoughts points on the actual stuff here. So like I said, go check it out. Link down below, end card right there. I'm leaving you 2 links to get to that original video, so please go check it out. And aside from that, another end card right there for another one of my videos if you're interested in catching that as well. And of course, as I was saying, during the middle of the video stuff here, go ahead, hit the like button and consider subscribing. It just helps out so much to the channel itself and helps me out a ton. So please consider doing that. And of course, aside from that though, like I said, bell icon if you want to get notified for any future video from the channel itself here. Bell icon, that's comments there for. And of course, comment down below your guys' thoughts and opinions on the actual stuff here. And of course, if you want to wish the channel happy birthday, go ahead and leave those in the comments down below as well. And of course, I'll probably try to make a community post about it because I honestly completely forgot to do it. But like I said, just overall, please have a great day. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. And of course, as I was saying beforehand, in the middle of the video stuff here, if you want to go ahead and do me a favor and go ahead and quickly hit the share button for the channel stuff here, or for the actual video stuff here, I really appreciate that. It helped me out a lot in terms of spreading awareness of the channel stuff out there, as well as spreading the name for the channel stuff here. And like I said, it just helped me out a lot. You don't have to do it. Like I said, I'm asking for a little favor here. So, of course, you want to help me out with that. Thank you. But aside from that, though, hope you guys had a great day. Take care of yourself, stay safe, and of course, if you are feeling sick or if you're not feeling well, then of course, I hope you take plenty of medicine and get plenty of rest and recover as fast as you can. Have a great day. Take care of yourself, stay safe, and I'll be seeing the boys tomorrow. Bye bye for now, though.